Hi guys, and welcome back to day 3 of Winter Nail Art Week. And in this specific series I am making 7 days in a row nail art designs which are really Christmassy or wintry, however you want to call it. And for today I made a holographic Starry Night, kind of like Holo Starry Night or something like that. So if you want to know how I made this, please keep on watching. So you want to start off with clean nails, and previously I wore a red polish for about 1.5 weeks, so my nails got a little bit stained by that, even though I added 2 layers of base coat. But to prevent my nails from staining anymore, I am going to add a decent layer of base coat to start off this design. If you have any flooding on the skin or the cuticle area, just make sure to remove that right away with your finger or an orange wood stick or even a little brush and some nail polish remover. And I had a little cat hair stuck in my base coat already, so I had to get rid of that as well. But once you have capped in your nails completely with the base coat, you want to make sure that is fully dry. And then for the thumb, I am going in with a light gray color, and this is a pretty nice opaque nail polish. I've had this for a couple of years in my stash, but for some reason I kind of forgot about it. But when I was picking out polishes to use for my Winter Nail Art Week, I actually found it again and just kind of rediscovered it, and I think it's really pretty. So I added 2 layers in total to the thumb and the ring finger, and then for the other 3 fingers I'm going in with an opaque white polish, and in the end I actually added 2 coats of that as well. But this one is one I got when I was in New York, which was in February of 2017, so that's almost 2 years ago, but it is such a nice white polish. And I got it from Urban Outfitters, and it was really affordable actually, and I didn't expect it to be this super opaque, but it does have a little bit of a manual to use it, because you have to load up your brush quite a bit, and even then you might have some bare or sparse spots. So yeah, you just have to figure it out for yourself, how to work with it, what works best for you personally. But nonetheless, it is a really nice opaque white nail polish. So you just want to apply that to the pointer finger, the middle finger, and the pinky finger, or at least the nails, you know what I mean. So here you can see me kind of struggling with the opaqueness of the white, because it is pretty opaque, but sometimes you just run over your nail with your brush a little bit too much and you get a bald spot, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like a tricky polish, but you'll get the hang of it. So of course, always remind yourself to cap off the edges as well if you have longer nails like I do. Then for the gray nails, I am going to apply a chunky holographic glitter nail polish, and this one I got on a holiday as well. I got that one last year when I was in Thailand, and it was such an awesome holiday. And we had some extra cash money we had to use up, because we weren't going back anytime soon. We still haven't gone back to Thailand, so I'm happy I bought these nail polishes from my final cash money. And it is by the brand 1010. But while that glittery nail polish is drying, I'm going in with that white for a second layer. But back to that glittery nail polish, it is just a clear base with medium milled silver holographic glitter and really chunky round silver holographic glitter. So it is kind of like a mixed glitter one, but it's all silver and it's all holographic, and it just suits this design perfectly. And in the meantime, while that white polish is drying, or at least that second layers, I'm already going in with my clean up brush and a little bit of nail polish remover. I use an acetone free one because I feel like if I use one with acetone in, it dries out my skin too much, and because I was doing so many designs in a row for this Winter Nail Art Week, I didn't want to dry out my skin and cuticles too much. So yeah, that's why I used an acetone free one for this particular summer time of year. Then, because the white wasn't fully dried yet, I just went in and finished off the gray glittery nails with a layer of top coat. And I am using one by Catrice today, or actually I've been using this one a lot lately. It is the Quick Dry and High Shine one. It is still in the old bottle, but one of my dear subscribers let me know that it is still available. It is only in a different shaped bottle right now. So now you can find it in a square bottle instead of a round one. Then with that same light gray polish we used on the thumb and the ring finger, I just poured out a little bit on my tile, which I always use for my background, and I am going to apply some like decorative like stripes and swirls, just like a garland or something like that, but not like really bushy, just really nice and stripy and just really delicate. And because I didn't know where I wanted to put all of my lines, I just winged it as I was working on this design. So you want to start out with a minimum of product on the brush and just add more as you go. If you feel like it has to be a little bit more opaque or the line has to be a little bit more thick, just go over it with a little bit more of that polish and just apply them wherever you want to. I wanted to add a couple of swirly lines, so more of a rounder shape, as well as some just regular lines, because they kind of remind me of like icicles and stuff like that, or like when your house is completely snowed in and frosted in and you have those really big like icicle things hanging from your window. I don't know how to call these in English, but in Dutch they're called ijspegels. It always seems so weird if I start talking or saying something in Dutch while I'm recording a voiceover in English. It always sounds a little bit weird to me personally, but let's get back to the tutorial, because I am still adding some swirls and some lines, and you just want to add them wherever you feel like it's pretty. I did every white nail differently, and that's totally up to you if you want to do that. If you want to do them all the same, you can do so as well, but I just felt like this looked really pretty and unique, and I like it when the design is like one like full design. And it's perfectly tied in, but I really like it when every nail is a little bit different. So to add a little bit more glitter to this design, because we never have enough glitter in life, I got one of my Ciate polishes, and this one is a clear base, but it has really finely milled silver holographic glitter, so it doesn't have the chunky glitter that the 1010 polish has. And I'm going to add some of that glitter to those light gray lines we applied. I'm not adding that to every single gray line, but just to a couple to make it look really pretty and festive and a little bit random. You know me. I like my designs to be a little bit random because I feel like that's the most unique, and that way every design will be a little bit different. And if you want to recreate this design, just let me know, because I'm really curious to see what you will make of this design and make it your own with your own influence, if you know what I mean. So while your stripes have fully dried as well as that glittery polish, you just want to go in with that high shine and quick dry top coat, and I'm going to add some cute silver holographic stars. So I'm just going to add the two smallest sizes I have, because I have 6 sizes in total, and the biggest one is really a big, like, whoa, hello, that's a big ass star. So I just wanted to add the 2 smallest sizes because my nails are pretty long but pretty narrow. If you have wider nails, I think you could go easily in with the 3rd or even the 4th size. But as I said, my nails are pretty narrow, so I just went in there with the 2 smallest ones, and I added a little more, a little, a little bit more of the smaller sized, and I just added, I think 2 or maybe 3 of the bigger ones to the nails, and about 6 or 5 of the smaller ones, because I just think it looks really cute, and I didn't want to give it like a full overload because the gray nails already were like super shiny and holographic and stuff. But then again, if you feel like you want to add more stars, you're more than welcome. And I think it would be really like bomb to see nails like covered in silver holographic stars. But yeah, you just want to make sure you press down those stars into that wet top coat to make sure that they last for at least a week, or at least when I use like embellishments or bigger chunkier glitter, things like this, I want to make sure it lasts at least a week. So I'm going over those little stars with an extra layer of that thin high shine and quick dry top coat. And of course, don't forget to cap off your edges if you haven't done that yet. But this was already day 3 of the winter nail art week. I really hope you enjoyed this design. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year on forehand. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in a next video.